I think your mom was telling me you think you know where this
Finally,
thing occurred.
when I came to you, I was thinking it was this. I was thinking it was confidence. I was thinking it was this and that, and I finally came to the clarity that I care so much about other people's opinions to the point where it was really affecting my energy.
Okay.
It was, I would, I would care about how I was standing. I'd care about how I was sitting. And I'm actually doing a lot better with it. Once I figured out what it was, I can kind of, I say to myself, in the very beginning I was kind of like, I could care less. But when I would say I could care less, it was still triggering the caring. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
It was still triggering the caring about if they're going to like me and their acceptance and if I'm going to fit in.
Right.
And it was triggering all of that still. So then I kind of came to the conclusion where I was like, I could give, you know what I mean? Like I kind of came to that conclusion. And when I started saying that in my head, I was kind of like, you know what? Like it worked.
Okay.
It worked more so than me saying I don't care, because when I was saying I don't care,
and what's coming out is the word care.
True.
And if you say, well, it doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Well, you're hearing the word matter.
Yeah, completely.
Yeah. So we need to change some word. Now the word you use is a cool word.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying. I was trying. Like it just kind of like you know.
Yeah. So.
I don't know. It for me. Caring for the past it's really like for the past 3 years I've cared so much about like their opinions and if they're gonna like me and if I'm gonna fit in and all that kind of just caring, and I'm so over caring. I'm so over it. It was really affecting me to the point where I didn't even want to hang out with anybody. But I'm doing a lot better. Once I finally figured it out, it kind of put like a pinhole of what was really bothering me, because I thought it was confidence, I thought it was this, and I thought it was that.
Right.
I thought it was all of these, but when it really came down to just this.
Right.
You know, and like.
Yeah. Trying to win approval.
I was trying.
Being accepted.
Yeah.
Win approval.
Yeah.
You know, when the fact is you're really on your own path.
Yeah.
And all that really matters is what you think and what you feel.
Yeah, and like I know that. And like when I would try to tell myself I don't care, it was still triggering the feeling. And then the feeling around my mouth would start coming. I would start like okay, my hands are here. Maybe they should be here. Like I was
closing yourself off.
Yeah, I was constantly thinking about like how I was standing, and if I was standing like those girls, and if I was standing like those people, and it really like I was like, why am I doing this to myself? Almost
comparing yourself to who they are.
Yeah.
And trying to act more like them instead of being yourself.
Yeah. And it was really like, I'm so confident, I'm so just outgoing, and I was like, why aren't I being myself right now?
Right.
You know, like why aren't I like, I'm kind of hindering my own energy.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I kind of came to the clarity of it, and yeah, I've been doing better. It would make my heart race.
Right.
It would make that tingling around my lips. It would kind of make me feel like, okay, I got to think about where my hands are, where my feet are, where this is, how I'm sitting, all that kind of stuff. And it's gotten better. It still creeps up here and there, but it's gotten better since I...
Well, what it was doing was creating social anxieties.
Completely.
Yeah.
Completely.
Too much thinking about it, too much analyzing
and I literally got to the point where I was like, I am so over it. I'm just so done. Like, I don't even want to have that thought in my mind because it's taking over. Like, and I don't even want it. There was almost like an addiction.
Right.
It was almost like an addiction to where I was like addicted to, like, I couldn't stop it. It was like a habit.
Instead of caring about what other people think,
I don't know what should it be.
Well, I think you want to be free of it all.
Yeah.
So I think free, covers it all, because you're free to be who you are.
Yeah.
You're free not to think about them or anything about them. Free, what you need to, you know what that is?
Huh.
Ego.
You said that last time.
Did I?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
You said that last time. Because we thought it was like a confidence thing because I had like...
But think about it. If you're striving to be liked by others, if you're striving to say what they want you to say, walk the way they want you to walk, to be accepted or liked by them, that's the ego getting in the way. Because without ego, it doesn't matter what people say, think, feel, or do.
Yeah.
Without ego, and replace ego with confidence. Isn't that what we talked about before?
Yeah, we did.
And so if you didn't have an ego, you wouldn't be caring about what they say.
Yeah.
Because if they hurt you, what are they hurting?
Nothing.
They're not hurting you. You're still you. But they're hurting your pride. They're hurting your ego. Right? And so then you're buying into their reality. Oh, you're talking funny, or you should be doing that, or look at the way you walk, and all that other stuff. And if you want to be non-affected by anyone.
Yeah.
Non-affected, neutral.
Yeah. And it's also like, no one really like, they said stuff in the past about like my speech or whatever, I didn't care, but no one ever said anything about how I'm sitting or standing. I did that to myself.
Right, because then you started overanalyzing.
Exactly.
So if you stop overanalyzing, what are you going with? The flow. Right?
Yeah.
Betas, if you see, beta here. This is gamma, which goes up to 60 hertz. High, medium, and low beta. Low, medium, high, alpha, theta, and delta. So you see all this activity? When a person drops down, that's what occurs. Another case of it, a little bit of low frequency activity going on here, delta. This measures the amplitudes of the volumes within those frequencies, because the mind operates on frequencies and volumes. When you're feeling this anxiety going on, you have heightened emotions. Imagine if your emotions were so low that you were not affected by anything.
Love it.
You know, right. Yeah, and so that's the way to be. But when they're low, you've got to remain positive. Because at that point, you're in a state where you can be instantly giving a message to your subconscious. So you got to make sure you're positive. Again, drop, hands dropping, head resting back, eyelids relaxed. And with each and every exhale, I want you to give yourself permission to go into a very low brainwave frequency state of physical relaxation, of deep hypnosis. With your eyes closed, I want you to relax the muscles in your eyelids, loose and limp and relaxed. I want you to take that relaxation from your eyelids into the top of your head and think to yourself, I give myself now permission to relax the muscles on top of my head. And I gently let the relaxation to move into my eyelids. Just as though there's a tingling relaxation moving from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes, completely and totally relaxed. And now with each and every exhale, I want you to think to yourself the following message, just silently, as you count from 100, counting backwards to yourself silently. With each count backwards, just think this message. The less I try, the easier it comes to me. Just think that to yourself. The less I try, the easier it comes to me. The less I try, the easier it comes to me. And with each and every exhale, let that message completely become accepted, absorbed, digested, become part of your true whole being. That you are now free to be yourself. I am now free to be myself. I am now free to focus my energy in positive ways. My career, creativity, my joy and happiness are more important to me than ever before. And I want you to say these words to yourself after me right now. Say the following words. The less I try, the easier it comes to me. Say it out loud now.
The less I try, the easier it comes to me.
The less I try.
The less I try, the easier it comes to me. The less I try, the easier it comes to me.
lower jaw dropping down. Relax from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes. Just as though every muscle, nerve, fiber, and tissue in your body is relaxed. And that message, that powerful mental message, is now circulating in part of your whole being, from your DNA to your breathing, to your thoughts, to your energy, giving you a wonderful freedom of true peace. Now with your eyes closed, let every muscle, nerve, fiber, and tissue in your body relax from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes. And I want you to think to yourself silently, I am now totally free to be myself. And that freedom is even a freedom from overthoughts and overthinking and overanalyzing. Now I count from 1 up to 5, and I say the words energy, positive energy, or focused energy. You'll open your eyes fully refreshed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Positive energy, focused energy, eyes open. Coming all the way back. There we are, all the way. Excellent.
Is that good?
Yeah, really good. Excellent.